handstand stands. So new information that we haven't touched on yet. We're going to spend some time just kind of warming you guys up with some positional exercises first. Some more core pieces, working on developing your hollow and your arch a little bit more. And then we're going to go through a full little sequence that I think is going to be really helpful for you guys to understand where your limitations are from a positional perspective. So from the other session that you guys have done a few times, we spent some time on positional exercises. This is going to be a continuation of that. So it's going to be a little bit higher level positional exercises. It's going to be somewhat challenging, but you guys are going to be, again, working with groups. After we go that entire sequence, then we're going to spend a little bit of time building towards some stability drills to see whether or not you can start understanding how to engage through those fingertips, get a little bit more higher level understanding of the stability aspect of the handstand. And then lastly, we're going to spend the last probably 45 minutes on press handstand specific drills. All right? Press the handstand, you guys probably know what it is. If not, we'll describe it a little bit more, and we'll give you guys a really good understanding of what needs to be worked on and focused on to achieve a high level press the handstand. No one's going to do it today the way, on your own, but we're going to be giving you guys at least tools to understand where your limitations are. All right? Questions, comments? All right, as we go through, ask questions as usual. There'll be notes on all of this stuff too in the new syllabus, so you guys will have this updated for your group specifically. All right? PVCs will be off to the side right now, spread out a tiny bit. Like I said, we're going to start out with just some understanding of our phase one. So you guys remember our phases of our hierarchy of gymnastics? In Power we have it as a 4-phase process. Phase one is about creation of body shapes. Creation of body shapes is broken down into 2 subcomponents, one being more core-specific exercises. If you don't have a strong core, you will not have strong movement. All right? When we talk about core exercises, everything that encompasses your midline. Yes, it's your abs, what you can see in the mirror, hip flexors, obliques, posterior chain. Everything that encompasses that midline is what we need to get strong to be able to have the ability to control it as needed. The secondary component to creation of body shapes is more mobility. If you are not mobile enough to be able to get into positions that you're going to be required of at a higher level, compensations happen. And those compensations lead to inefficient movement and also potential injury. Okay? So there are 2 things that I want you to be doing on a regular basis, an everyday basis, to be able to become more competent with your body weight movement, and then applying it to our handstand. More core work, more mobility. Okay? All right? And we're going to just spend a little bit of time on the core component there, seeing if we can create some shapes. All right? So we're going to start out, which is the hollow position. We're going to slowly start to get this a little bit more difficult. So the first one here, guys, is going to be a tuck hollow position. You're going to start with your hands on your knees. You're going to rock back and forth, feeling that lower back in contact with the ground. I want you to rock 5 times with your hands on your knees, and then 5 times with your hands out to your sides. All right? Let's just do that first. Feel like your body's like a boat rocking in water. Keep the shoulders off the ground. That lower back stays in contact. 5 with the hands wrapped around the knees, the shins, and then 5 with the arms just by your sides. Good. After 5 and 5, now we're going to do a hold position here. You're going to do 5 seconds here, and then come down. Let's just do that first. Knees, feet together, toes pointed. Let's start to be sharp all the way through that position. Keep the shoulders up. 5 seconds, down. Now we're going to slowly start to add to this, guys. So we're going to do 5 seconds tucked. Then you're going to do 5 seconds, one leg extended fully out, and then come down. All right? So 5 second tuck. On my count, knees together, shoulders up. And one leg out. Extend all the way. 2, 3, 4, 5, down. Okay? Shake out. Now we're going to do tuck 5, one leg extended 5, switch leg, other side 5 seconds. Okay, ready? And up, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Extend one leg out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch legs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Good. Now we're going to do tuck, one leg, and the second leg out. 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds. So you get fully extended, but your arms will still be by your side. Ready? And up, tuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One leg out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Both legs out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. Good. Last one with this. We're going to do tuck. One leg, both legs, arms fully extended up overhead. We're just going to hold for 5 at each of those positions. Here we go. Ready? And up. Knees together, feet together. Toes pointed. 2, 3, 4, 5. One leg out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Both legs out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Arms all the way up overhead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. Good. All right. Now from that final position, easy there. Everyone looks like they're capable of holding a good hollow. Holding a hollow is going to turn into rocking in a hollow. And just do some hollow rocks. Nice and easy, right? Keep them as shallow as you need to, or use one of the variations that we started with, where the lower back stays firmly in contact. So no matter what, I want that lower back staying on the ground. I don't want you to start doing one side and then the other side, or the lower back comes off the ground. Adjust the position as needed so you can keep that lower back firmly on the ground, okay? We're going to do 20 reps of whatever variation you want to do, okay? Let's give it a try. Count at your own pace here, guys. I don't care what variation you're going to use. Just try to make sure that lower back stays flat. Your body's working in unison from shoulders all the way down to the feet. Send those arms. If your arms are up overhead, I want the elbows to be locked out.
Getting warmer. Getting warmer. Yeah.
Easy. Good, guys. All right. Turn over. We're going to do our arch position now, okay? Closing action here. First part of our arch is just going to be a hold position. We're actually going to, so I want you guys to have your knees and feet together, arms fully extended up over your head. And you're going to try to come off the ground as high as you possibly can. We're going to hold for 10 seconds. You okay? Okay, take your time, take your time. Okay, 10 seconds on my count, guys. Try to keep the knees and feet together. And up, hold. Heels together, squeeze tight those heels. And down. Now we're going to do 10 arch ups. Nice consistent pace. Raising the shoulders, hands in conjunction with the feet. Heels staying together, glued together the entire time. Just 10 reps, nice consistent pace. Don't worry about speed here. 10 reps on your own. Go for it. Keep those feet together, guys. Be conscious of what your lower half is doing. All right. Arch rocks. You guys have all done arch rocks before? Okay, so an arch rock is similar to your hollow rock. This one's a little bit more challenging. If you're not able to do this one, guys, I just want you to do another 10 arch ups. But the rock should do similar, rocking in water, back and forth. Trying to get upper half and lower half working together. Take your time with it. If it's a shallow rock, that's fine. If you're feeling that you don't have the ability to get upper half and lower half working together, just do the ups, okay? 10 reps. Good, Sean. Good, George. Nice, guys. All right, all right. There's a reason why this is the advanced group. Okay, last exercise here, down on the ground, guys. Take your PVCs. We're just going to do a PVC prone raise, okay? So you're going to be back down on your stomach, facing the ground in an arch position. But instead of your whole body coming off the ground in that uniform arch, your feet are going to stay in contact with the ground. And this is going to be kind of a continuation of some of the shoulder opener drills that we did in our previous session. Forehead down on the ground, feet down on the ground. So I don't want it arching all the way through the feet. I want you to be thinking only about opening up through the shoulders and that T-spine. You're going to do a 10-second hold, 10-second relax, so we're going to do it 3 times, okay?
So head stays on the ground.
Yeah, forehead stays down on the ground, elbows stay locked out, hands shoulder width apart, middle finger to the outside of the shoulder, just like we set up for our handstand, so don't go super wide. Keep the heels and feet together the entire time. A little bit closer together, Liz. There you go. Feet together. There you go. Ready? And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Catch your breath. Keep your feet together.
Okay.
Jimmy, keep your feet together. Ready. And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down. One more. Ready? And up. Extend. Try to feel like you're making your body as long as you possibly can. Fantastic, Karen. Very nice. 3, 2, 1, and down. Wow, right guys, this is impressive. I like what I'm seeing so far. Everyone go ahead and stand up.
Tell this isn't new floor.
What's that?
So you can tell this isn't new floor.
This is not a new floor?
Right,
Yeah.
so you can tell.
Yeah.
Your nose in it.
Yeah, not like that one?
Right.
You're like, we clean this. The first camp, when we first got here, before we there were like, the amount of bugs that were back here, like, and the crowd was like, oh my god, I can't have people do this. Yeah, that's like one little butterfly or moth. It was a sight to be seen the first time we did something back here. Wrist drills. First one. Hand in towards the body. We're going to do a rotation, guys, so just try to stay a little bit away from the person next to you. This is going to be just wrist rotation. So shoulders going to stay square, hand in, elbow at 90 degrees, and you're going to rotate back and forth. I want you to do 15 in each direction, as far and as fast as you can go without compromising shoulder position, all right? Keep it in place. Don't dump the shoulder in each direction. 15, and then switch to the opposing side. You guys ever come to New York and take one of my classes at Solace, this is all I'm doing the entire class. Like, my coaching twitch. You guys came, but you didn't pick you. You just got to work on it.
We did CrossFit.
Yeah, you started working on it. Huh?
Guess I'll have to come back.
Yeah, you guys went to go see Hamilton, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, just so you guys are aware, this is kind of a starting point, continuation of some of the other wrist drills we do in our previous session. When you're doing this drill, you can either do it with a dumbbell if you want to get a little bit more aggressive with it, or you can start extending the lever. So extending the lever meaning moving the hand a little bit further away from that midpoint and getting more aggressive in terms of how far your hand is going to get pulled in each direction. We don't have to do it today because it's going to get like you're in a sword fight. So just understand that that's an easy way to make this drill more and more difficult. All right. You start going all the way to the end of that PVC, it's going to start getting fairly challenging in terms of how much is pulling your wrist from side to side. All right. It's a really good way to start manipulating the apparatus. This type of a drill becomes really, really important once you start getting up to bar work to be able to control the bar in our hand as opposed to just hanging there and being at the mercy of the bar. Okay, guys? Nice and easy, getting those wrists nice and warm. Shoulders.
Grip really tight.
Yes.
Like tight as you
Yeah, I would like you to grip tight so that it doesn't start to slip out of the hand. So you're in control with that full grip around the entire time, okay? All right, from the wrist, guys, we're going to go to the shoulders. This one you've done before a million times. We'll do some pass-throughs. With your pass-through, I want you to actually be with your feet together because we're going to apply this to our handstands, okay? Squeezing your butt, that pelvic tilt in place, trying to feel like you're getting that hollow position intact all the way through that lower back. When you're doing your pass-through, a couple things we're looking for. One, as wide a grip as you need, where you can keep the elbows locked out. No piking, no arching, eye line staying directly out in front. As you come through vertical, I want you to feel like you're punching your hands up through the ceiling, elongating your body. It's going to help you go through that dislocation point a little bit more smoothly, all right? So we're going to think about coming up, drive up through the ceiling, all the way through, all right? We're going to go 10 reps back and forth. If you feel like you're capable of slowly starting to move the hands a little bit closer, go ahead and do it. Good, Ann. Excellent. Yeah. Just go a little wider if you need to.
That elbow goes up.
Good. After 10 reps, guys. Good, Sean. Good. After 10, guys, just go ahead and pause. Grips, gymnastics education. Right? Always trying to work towards understanding artistic gymnastics a little bit more. We have different ways that we grip the bar in gymnastics. You guys are aware of this? We grip the bar in a few different ways. Over grip, which is what you guys might use for things like pull-ups, most of your Olympic lifts. We have a mixed grip, where we'll swing around the bar with one grip and over grip, one grip and under grip. Similar to what you might use for like a heavy deadlift, right? We also have our supinated grip, which is our chin-up grip, and then we have a fourth grip in the gymnastics row. Not a false grip, not a hook grip. Does anybody know what this one looks like? Yeah, that's exactly right. So it's called an L grip, a dorsal grip, or an eagle grip, depending on who you're talking to, right? This is a severely internally rotated position, right? So the way that it looks in the gymnastics world is here, right? So everything that we do in those other grips, we also swing around the bar in this grip, right? So not gonna do it today. Yeah, don't try to get it. I'm gonna get you into. That's actually pretty good, right? Hanging from this position takes a long time to be able to get used to and to get the shoulders prepped to be able to handle it, right? Today we're just gonna get you into a stretch for the shoulders that kind of preps you for it, right? So you're gonna start with the PVC behind you. Palms are going to be facing forward, and you're going to move your hands closer than what we had on the previous drill. So I don't want this to be a pass-through. I want this to be more of a stretch for the front part of the shoulder, pec, bicep. So nice close grip so you don't pass through. This is going to be a compression. So compression meaning bringing the chest down towards your legs, and at the same time you're going to do an overhead extension. All right. So way to look, you'll be here. You'll bring the arms up over the head. You'll come down as low as you possibly can. You're going to hold for 5 seconds. And then you're going to stand all the way back up again. 5 reps with a 5-second pause at the bottom of each one, all right? Slow and controlled. Let's come in and out of it nice and slowly. Go for it, guys. Take your time. Deep breath as you come out of it. So can you give me a little change plate? Like 2.5 pounds? Good, guys. Impressive, impressive. Good. All right, guys. So starting just with the PVC is a good place just to understand what the position is supposed to look like. As you become a little bit more proficient with this, the idea is to start adding more weight. You can start doing it with a trainer bar, but I actually prefer adding some change plate weight to it because it starts to add a new dimension to it. Meg, you can come out and do one really quickly. Just face that way. So none of you guys are really severe with this, but one of the things that you'll start to notice, everyone come around this side. One of the things you'll start to notice with this particular drill is that there's some imbalances in the shoulder, right? Can you go ahead and do one really quickly? So she's not very severe. It's actually not too bad. But what we're going to look for here is make sure that that PVC is horizontal, as horizontal as we can get. Go ahead and stand back up. She's tilted a tiny bit down this way. She's actually a little bit more in front of a crowd, a little more squared up when everyone's watching. When you were doing it on your own, it was a little bit more severe, but she squared it up a little bit, all right? So what we would do here is add some weight. Here's some easy, light change plate weight. And what this is going to do, it's going to see how severe. It's going to be a self-correction. Go ahead. It's going to be a way for her to start figuring out whether or not she can keep that weight balanced. If someone is way off here, that is going to start tilting down to one side and let you know that you're way off in terms of having those shoulders balanced back up. Very good. The weight not only is going to pull her into a deeper position to get further into that stretch, but it's an easy self-correct. It's a way for you guys to start making sure that you have a nice equal balance between both shoulders. What was that? Right. So you, absolutely. Perfect, all right? This is the kind of thing that we want. Start out with some very light weight, slowly start to build. Anytime that we can start making self-corrections, being our own coach, being more aware of what our body's doing versus what we think it's doing, it's going to help us move forward in terms of being able to figure some things out on our own. Okay, guys? Make sense on that? All right, let's put the PDCs off to the side. All right, our first little sequence here. All right, so you guys can do this in pairs. You can just do it with one partner. You guys are going to be using the wall for this, okay? So, you guys remember our positional drill that we started out from the session that you guys normally do here is our body tightener. The one that I have you guys laying down on the ground, pressing your hands up into the wall, seeing if you can create a nice body position flat, horizontally, before you can expect to be able to do a vertical, right? So we're going to build off of that. That's actually going to be the first drill that we do, except now we're going to be facing away from the wall with it, all right? So the way it'll look, you'll have your toes planted up against the wall here. Hands will be out in front. You won't be pressing into anything here, but the objective will be the same. Chin down, so you're looking at that point between your thumbs. And I want you to squeeze for 10 seconds here, trying to drive the armpits down towards the ground, rolling the hips under, feet staying fully planted down on the ground, and relax. We'll do 10 seconds on, 10 seconds off for 3 rounds, and then we're going to slowly start to ramp up the difficulty here, all right? So everyone go ahead and lay down for this first one. You guys can spread out and just do it on your own. Chin down on the ground, feet laying flat. It'll be on my count, guys. Keep those heels and feet together. Again, be conscious of what's happening with that lower half. Even though you can't see your feet, it's still involved with the movement. Here we go. 10 seconds on, 10 seconds off. 3 rounds. Ready? And squeeze. Heels together. 1, 2, lower heels. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep them down. Breathe. Deep breath. Chin down on the ground, looking between your thumbs. Just like we were doing our handstand. Ready? And squeeze. 1. Eric, move a little bit further away so we'll lay your feet flat. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Keep rolling those hips under, guys. That pelvic tilt. Squeeze your butt tight to help pull those hips under, alright? Something we discussed a lot in our first session. Ready? And squeeze. Squeeze your butt. Roll the hips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 11. Okay, so one group will be with 3. The rest of you guys will be in groups of 2. All right, so from this body tightener, one person will be going at a time. The other person will be assisting, making sure the person's body position is correct. You're going to go from this laying down position, and we're going to continuously add to it. All right? So the first one, you'll be laying down on the ground the same way. Second position here is going to be an angled wall hold. So you're going to slowly start to walk up the wall, and the objective is going to be to try to hit a 45-degree angle, where your body from feet on the wall to hands on the ground is in one complete straight line. All right? So way to look, you'll do the same position down on the ground, 10 seconds, walk up, 45 degrees, and the objective here will to be not having any angles. So don't want any angle from the shoulder or from the hip. You're going to be thinking about extending and letting those feet drive up the wall as tall as you can, and trying to open up all of those angles, trying to smooth out the angles to create a little bit more of a straight line, or even a nice subtle curve shape, that hollow position, okay? 10 seconds down, 10 seconds at your angle, 2 rounds each, okay? Let's give it a try. One person at a time. Your partner's going to be standing on the side and making sure that the angle is correct, okay? You guys are going to be correcting each other as you go through. Think more straight line, okay? Anytime you think, especially with people new to this, if they think hollow, they over-exaggerate and end up creating angles. We don't want any angles. 10 seconds now.
Yeah, you both want to go and I'll watch? You guys gonna make a beautiful 45
Not too close to the wall, guys. Just think 45 degrees. Stephanie, move a little bit further away. Heels together. Karen, heels, heels, heels. There you go. And too close to the wall. Move further away.
45.
That's much better, Eric. Fantastic, buddy. Down. Good, Lord. Heels, heels, heels. There it is. Good. Take your time in and out of the position, guys. There's no rush here.
Maybe it doesn't hurt. Probably will.
Just 10 seconds.
Heels together, Sean. There you go. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Around each.
Yeah, he did it so smoothly. He's
This
just like,
heels, feet together. Land flat. Yeah, so move a little further than it. George, a little bit further away from the wall. Same thing, Patrick, a little further away. This 45 degrees is going to become very important on the next component, guys, so don't get too close. Otherwise, it's going to make it very difficult for you guys to do the next piece.
your butt a little more.
Watch that right elbow, Liz. Right elbow. Yeah, I didn't do the toe fold. Good, correct. How you doing?
Fragile toes. Fragile.
What is the issue?
Going flat. I'll be alright. My toes? Sensitive.
Okay.
I can't get my
Okay,
What we got?
so, if it's an issue of trying to